go on ignoring this rock and roll stuff anymore. Every hotel and club in the country's wiring for information.
Hello, Groove Dogs. Welcome to the Runaway Radio Rewind, a program that looks and listens back to the heyday of one of America's truly great radio stations, the legendary and late KLOL. It's the Runaway Radio Rewind. And now, here's your host, Steve Robinson.
Welcome in. It's time for the Runaway Radio Rewind, where we look back at some of the great happenings on Rock 101 KLOL here in Houston, Texas. Today on the show, the late, great Josa Lima. He was an Astros pitcher and quite a character both on and off the field. Well, he joined Stevens and Pruett, and you got to hear this one when he stopped by the show. And it is the holidays, so we have a fruitcake recipe you should definitely try. And Uncle Waldo will be showing up as well. It's the Runaway Radio Rewind, and right now, it's Lima time.
Josa Lima!
What's going on, my man?
How you doing, Jose? Hey, Jose, we were talking about Brad Osmus, who's on this show a lot, and you said he's a good catcher, but have you seen his new career?
No.
Lucho model?
Yeah. Right. You know what? I saw the whole
Did you
thing.
See it?
I went to the mall.
Lucho model thing?
Yeah, but I think he only looked good in that Lucha stuff.
Yeah.
I think he never wore tie. It's the first time that I seen Brad Osman in the suit.
It's dressed up in the suit.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
They clean him pretty good. He looked like one of those, you know?
Yeah.
Jose is good looking enough that he could be a model.
Yeah, but
look
yes,
at
you
these
are.
legs.
Kathy Zoki, ladies and gentlemen, from Auto Insurance.
I made it, Dad.
How
Don't
are
be
you,
mad.
baby?
I'm here.
Well, that traffic's
Jose
a mother.
looks good to me, you know.
Oh, yeah, he could be a model,
I
too.
mean,
but-
I would, do him.
This guy here? Would you do him?
Would you do it
right
now?
here?
It's
Would
all
you
right.
Would
In
you
the
do,
studio?
Would you do him on the
I
table?
would have
here?
if I hadn't met his wife, and she was really sweet, and I don't want to hurt her.
sweet.
You mean in the
You're-
right situation, in the ideal situation, you'd bang his thing off?
But wait a minute,
Is that what you're
Kathy.
saying?
And you mentioned his wife, didn't mention your husband.
Yeah. Kathy.
She knows that Zoki would sell her if he had a chance. Sure, this man Lima's got a lot of money, man.
Okay, I got to cool it because Billy's getting upset with me. I
Who
can't
is?
talk like trash.
Oh, Billy.
Who's that?
This is Edgar. He came with me.
Oh, okay.
Talk
I
in the
got to ask
front
you
of
this
that
question.
microphone.
Edgar works with auto insurance discounters, and he likes Jose Lima a lot.
Oh, yeah, he's
Whatever.
got a whole bag
Mike,
of balls.
Everybody
My
likes him.
question-
In one way. Be careful. He likes me, but in one way.
Yeah,
All right.
he's a fan, only a fan.
None of that
Yes,
Brad
yeah, right.
stuff.
Just
None of that Brad
Just be
Osmus.
careful. Oh, yes, brother.
Now, sometimes I see him on the third base here, and he puts that 1 foot dangling down, kind of down, and the 1 foot on the bag and one hand on the hip. It looks a little weird sometimes.
Who are you talking about,
Brad.
Billy? Who's Billy?
Billy's standing right behind you.
This
That's
is
Billy
Billy.
over
Is she
there?
beautiful?
Yeah, not
What,
as cute as me.
Did she tell you how to act on the radio?
Yes, she did. That's why she's here. And I'm
Oh, wait a
sick
minute,
of it.
Wait a minute. I
I'm
got a
sick of it.
question. I got a question you should ask this Billy babe back here.
What's that?
Who's paying the damn money here?
Hello.
Who's writing the checks?
Who
It's
got
you,
the-
baby, not Billy.
And
Tell
what-
Billy to sit down and shut up.
Now-
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, wait a second, though. Aren't y'all a little bit excited about the fact that Jose Lima and Auto Insurance Discounters have teamed up, and he's
Yes,
one of our
yes,
new
we are.
spokespersons?
Absolutely.
We know.
Now, let's get back to the question at hand. You went over this briefly. You mean to say that in your wild days, before you got married and everything, at one or time or another, you did have, like relations with a married man?
No.
I
I'm
have
going-
never,
Never. It's only been 30 minutes.
ever.
Never. She wouldn't do
I
that.
don't believe
And
that.
you sure you didn't?
She is so against having relations with married men, she won't even do her husband. No, that's
Amazing.
it. No.
I just want to see if you always felt bad, guilty
Stay out
with
of
the
this,
wife.
Billy.
I don't
say a
think that
word.
you should mess with other people's husbands. No woman should. It's the wrong thing to do.
Did you hear
Yeah,
that,
Monica.
Brad?
Liar.
Drew is on line one. You read that card very nicely.
Okay, very
Thank
good. Yeah.
Drew,
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thanks
Drew-
a lot, man.
Drew,
Isn't
would
it great having Jose on?
Yeah. Hey, Lima.
What's going on, my man?
Salima.
You, man, you rock. I want to tell you, man, we love you. My kids love you. I know you're grossly underpaid. And plug furniture. Insurance is a scam, man.
Thank you, man.
Insurance is a scam.
What are you talking about? Insurance is a scam. What's that all about?
Well, have you paid your premiums? Oh, you don't pay premiums. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no, we pay low
we
premiums
pay premiums
through
yeah,
auto
what do you
insurance
mean?
discount.
Oh, yeah. Stevens Brewer, they get free insurance.
You know,
They
you've
just
been
give it to
mistreated.
them.
I would call 789 Auto. He's been jacked around.
You've been
there are
jacking around
criminals
with the
out
wrong
there.
insurance company.
Okay. Now, give me some
Hey, Jim, I buy a car, and I'm auto insured this car.
You got to. You got to. I got cars, boats. Well, I don't have motorcycles
No, they
anymore,
got 15
but I'm going to
locations.
get one. Another one.
And they're in business since 1991.
Really?
It's called 789 Auto. 789-2886. Auto insured this car.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now,
I tell you.
Harry.
Man,
Hello.
he can pitch on and off the park.
Yeah.
He's a pitch man.
The quintessential pro.
Hey, Harry.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hey, Jose.
What's going on, my man?
Nothing. I just want to congratulate you on a great season.
Thank you.
You were a real bright spot for us this year. And like the other guy said, my kids will always remember you. Y'all got to know, Jose signed autographs. He must have signed 1 million autographs this year.
I think I passed. I break the record, I think, this year.
I know you did, but my kids will always appreciate it. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate it, too, for being so accessible.
Thank you.
You know, I don't understand athletes that won't sign autographs. You know, if it wasn't for those fans paying their money at the gate, you wouldn't have
I was going to say,
you wouldn't even have
I realized those little things. I think since I played in the big league since 1994, I realized the money that the fans are paying the stand is the money that I get paid with. And that's why, you know, I always been like this with the fans. You know, I love my fans.
What'd he say? Bob?
He says he loves
signs
the
them all.
This is the only program in America where the Groove Dogs, we take care of our people. We love them. You know what I'm saying? I want to be close to them, touch them. We let you talk to the all-stars of the world.
You of all of us love to touch them.
Kelly, say hi to Jose Lima.
Hi, Jose.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi.
How you
I
doing?
just wanted to let you know you had a great season, and you are our favorite starting pitcher. Me and my aunt and my dad and my cousin are the one that brings the brownies.
Oh, thank you very much. It was real good.
Excuse me.
Real good.
She brings you brownies.
Yeah.
Do you give your brownies to him or you just show them?
Oh, yeah, we give our brownies to everyone, you know.
Okay, wow.
America.
This country been very good to Jose.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's free brownies.
Yeah, free brownies. Nothing
You know,
like it.
this is better than pulling the curtain topless on the show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know.
It's just auto insurance discounters.
Never
I
thought
love
about
them.
that. Get you some brownies.
Hey, Bob, is it Barry?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Barry,
Barry,
how you doing?
man?
I'm pretty good.
Jose is listening to your phone call. Go with it.
I got a question for you, Jose. How you doing?
Go ahead, my man.
All right. Several weeks ago, we had a victory. It was like 13-3. It was against the Cubs. We had the game won. I'm just wondering, did you really, really pitch Sosa as hard as everybody else?
You know, I'm getting tired. You know, everybody's saying that I pitch different to Maguire because he's white and
No.
Hold on.
Sosa.
Hold on. And I'm pitching different to Sosa because he's from Dominican. Hey, I pitch the same way to everybody all year round. I give up 34 home runs. Hold on. No, I'm not fighting with you. Hold on. I give up this year.
He's giving you the facts, Jack.
34 home runs this year in 200 innings. The thing is, I pitch different to everybody. The thing is, Maguire, he's 70 home runs this year. So 66. 13-3. I'm not gonna walk Sosa, and then I'm gonna get booed. There is no way. 13-3. I have to challenge the guy. 13-3. I say, Sosa, come on, hit it far as you can. I have to pitch to him. I'm not gonna pitch around and then walk, and then I get booed in Chicago. There is no way. Even to Maguire, I do the same thing over there in Busch Stadium.
Well, thank you for answering. That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a great
So shut up.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up. No, you
I love
shut
that.
up.
Yeah. Line 3, we have Warren. Good morning, Warren.
I got to tell you that Barry's call upset Jose. He didn't like
No,
that.
man.
People,
I think,
people
You're just talking
saying
about people in general.
Well,
The media
well,
said
Sammy.
that I pitch different to Sosa because he's from the Dominican Republic. Because he's my friend. Sosa don't pay my bill. Sosa don't buy my car.
They are just creating stories.
You
if
mean-
there's not any
Excuse me,
angst
wait a
or
minute,
rumor going on, they don't have a story.
You have no loyalty to your fellow Dominican?
No. I don't care about Sosa. Hey, Sosa, good job this year.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
very good.
Fine.
Yeah,
but hey, he don't pay my bills. I pay my own bills.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, the media has to create these stories. If there's no angst going on, there's no story. Case in point, whenever they show pictures of, I was noticing this yesterday, whenever they show pictures of Princess Diana or Jackie Onassis, which they've been doing, they run them in slow motion. What's the deal with that? You know, they're moving
So
slow.
you can get a good
Well, they
look
don't
at
move
her.
as fast as they
You
used
But
to.
on Hillary, it's real time.
Really?
Watch it. You notice it next time. I don't know. Warren,
Hello.
what's your question?
Good morning, Jose.
What's going on, my man?
All right. I was going to ask you, what do you think of that, what's his name, Kerry Woods?
Uh-huh.
What do you think of his pitching style?
I think for his age, 20 years old, yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he
You know,
is.
strike out 20 guys against us this year. You know, not too many people can do that against the Astros, and he did it. You know, I think he's gonna be in baseball for a long time if he doesn't get hurt. You know, he's the type of guy like Nolan Ryan.
Right.
He got that heat, that nasty curve. He's short strike, and I think if he don't get hurt, he's gonna be probably one of the best pitchers in the National League.
So this kid has heat and a natural curve.
Unbelievable.
What is how would you describe your style of pitching?
Wow.
What?
You have any nasty? Any nasty pitches?
You have anything nasty?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, nasty
the
stuff.
thing,
What's your nastiest pitch?
My
Do you rub it on your
my
crotch and
changeup.
throw it at him real hard?
My changeup, yeah.
Your changeup? You rub it right down there.
Here, this is for you. Catch it.
Hopes there's some hair on it.
Okay, go line 4.
You notice the show stopped right
Right there.
there.
Hair
Every
on
time
it.
you mention
Hair always
hair,
stops the show. I
Hair
don't know
always
why.
boom.
Brings
Stop
back
right
that
there.
brownie deal. Rick, you have a
Yeah.
question?
Leave him alone.
I got a comment. I just wanted to call and thank Jose because we were at an Astros game one time, and he was the only player that would come over to the sidelines and sign a baseball for my 2 sons. And,
Wow.
and they have the baseball in their room sitting up on the mantle right next to Roger Clemens.
Wow.
How about that?
It's an honor. Thank you.
The Rocket. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah. He might. Hey, you know what? I got some news for you. He might come to Houston.
I know.
Oh, yeah?
We flew to Canada with him on the same plane.
Yeah.
And
He
we're-
was
and-
pissed.
And
That's a 3-hour flight. We're next to it.
Sean,
Yeah.
your question.
I was just wondering what he said to the pitcher the other night when the camera flashed on the losing game.
Oh, to Doug Henry.
Yeah.
I guess so. You know, to Doug Henry, I cannot believe we lose that ball game. I cannot believe San Diego beat the Astros. You know, I admit it. If we lose against the Braves, it's a different story because they got pitching. But at San Diego, you know, we play so much better all year round, and then we just go over there for nothing. You know,
You know what happened?
It was real disappointing.
you know what happened?
What happened?
San Diego went up a notch in the playoffs, and you guys seemed to fall back a notch. That's what
Well,
happened.
there's 2 errors,
That's
basically.
what
There
happened.
would have,
Yeah,
when they happen.
Yeah,
of course.
that's what happened. You know, the playoffs.
Same thing with Uncle Waldo. 2 punchlines.
It was a big slump with the bats. Nobody hit above 200.
190. We hit team wise. We hit 197, and that's who gonna win. No,
Yeah,
we,
who's going to advance?
We
with
scored
that?
8 runs in 4 games. That's not the Astros.
And the
22
pitching,
hits.
the Astros pitching was great. I
Yeah.
thought it was fantastic.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You got to have the bats, too.
You got to have those. Yeah, you got to support that pitcher.
Anthony,
Yes.
you got to have the wood, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You got to have the wood.
Yeah. So Anthony, what do you got?
First of all, I would like to say congratulations to the Houston Astros for bringing some excitement
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I hope that, Jose, you have a better season than you did this year with the wins that you had. I pray to God that you get more
Thank you.
next year.
He did 16 wins. How many losses?
And I'm
8.
hoping that he get more
Wow.
than 16. And second of all, I know about the German wife because I have one too, and I know exactly what you
Are you
mean.
afraid of her?
No.
He's scared to death of his wife.
No. I wear my pants at home.
Come on,
yeah,
Macho Man. Yeah,
They
yeah,
only
yeah.
come down to his knees.
The late, great Jose Lima. Hey, it's Steve Robinson. You can keep up with the show at RunawayRadioRewind.com, and you can also stay in touch by hitting us up on Facebook. Now, before we get to our Uncle Waldo of the week, here's a recipe you may want to try just in time for the holidays. Enjoy.
And now, 101 KLOL's best ever fruitcake recipe. Not only for Christmas, but all year long. Here's what you'll need. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 4 large eggs, 1 cup dried fruit, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 1 tablespoon of salt, lemon juice, 1 cup brown sugar, nuts, 1 or 2 quarts of whiskey. Now, before you start, sample the whiskey to check. Good, isn't it? Now go ahead, select a large mixing bowl, measuring cup, etc., and check the whiskey again, as it must be just right. To be sure the whiskey is of the highest quality, pour 1 level cup into a glass and drink it as fast as you can. Okay? Repeat. Now, with an electric mixer, beat 1 cup of butter into a large fluffy ball. Add 1 tablespoon of sugar and beat again. Meanwhile, make sure that the whiskey is of the finest quality. Cry another tub. Open second quart if necessary. Add 2 large legs, 2 cups fried Droot and beat till high. If Droot gets stuck in beaters, just pry it loose with Drew Scriber. Sample the whiskey again. Check for Tunskiskity. Next, sift 3 cups of salt or anything. It really doesn't matter. Sample the whiskey. Sift half pint of lemon juice. Fold in chopped butter and strained nuts. Add babble spoon of brown sugar, whatever color you can find, and mix well. Grease oven and tum cake pan to 350 degrees. Now pour the whole friggin' mess into the oven and bake it. Check whiskey again and boat again.
Sure, I can.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's
ladies and gentlemen,
here's Stevens and Pruett, the Radio Gods,
here's Stevens for the Radio Gods,
live from the cutting edge of contemporary entertainment.
beyond the town of whoever it names, reading the junction, traffic right now, right?
From the top, Tommy, listen to me now. Let's try it again. No cursing, okay? Okay, Tommy, live from the cutting edge of contemporary entertainment.
Live
from the cutting edge.
From the cutting edge of contemporary entertainment.
It's the Radio Gods.
The Radio Gods.
Stevens and Pruett. Say it.
Stevens and Pruett.
The Warrior Priests of Rock.
The Warrior Priests of Rock.
Always taking it out to that point where fear turns into fun.
Always taking it out to the point where it's freaks. Thinks it's freedom apart.
Tommy,
he's a wild baby.
And before you go to bed.
Wild baby act. Well, no.
Wait a minute, you can't say that on the air.
Whoa, jeepers, you fine arts lovers wherever you are. Time to kick back and enjoy the legendary Stevens and Pruett Not Ready for Drive Time Players, starring in Uncle Waldo, teenage mortician-type person. This script was authored by Willard LaFanke of Cleveland, Texas. Thank you, Willard LaFanke.
Wait a minute, spell that last name.
That's his name, LaFanke?
It's a French name.
I think it's LaFonque.
LaFonque?
Yeah, I think so.
Yourself, you fat...
LaFonque, LaFanke. It's still the same translated.
All right,
It's still the same thing.
Yeah.
Dumb fart. Yes. Yes. Act 1, scene
Stop
1.
it now, stop it.
In Act 1, Scene 1, Nymphia Scooter Pie is making arrangements with Uncle Waldo for the recently deceased Big Bruno. Yes, let's listen in as Nymphia says...
Now what I want you to do is follow these instructions explicitly.
Well, here at Uncle Waldo's...
Yes?
Excuse me,
At
one
Uncle
moment.
Waldo's
Excuse
funeral.
my assistant.
Yes,
Here at the funeral home, we always strive to please our customers. What are your instructions, madam?
Well, I want you to cut off his... and stick it up his...
Your instructions are somewhat
You heard me.
unusual, Miss Pye.
That's
Let me
exactly
get this
what-
straight.
Yes.
You want me to cut off his... and shove it up his...
Yes.
Damn near scared the hell out of the musician.
you have
Okay,
that?
I think we'll be able to cut off his... and shove it up his... If that's
better
what
do
you really want.
That's exactly what I want, or I'm not paying for the funeral. See you later.
Have a nice day.
Later, at Big Bruno's funeral, Nymphia Scooter Pie, wearing the black veil and the black dress and the black garter belt and the hose, passes by the coffin and notices a small tear in the corner of Big Bruno's eye. Nymphia Scooter Pie whispers ever so softly to Big.
I told you. I told you. I told you it hurt, you son of a bitch.
You've been listening to the Runaway Radio Rewind. Join us next week for more memories and goodness for the intelligentsia from the people who made the former KLOL what it was. Find us online at runawayradiorewind.com and be sure to grab your Runaway Radio gear. You can find the show on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play. Show us your dog, and we'll see you next week on the Runaway Radio Rewind.